Yo, how's it going guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we have a return of one of the mini-series we did at the start of FIFA 20, which was the Versus series. We did the likes of Mane versus Salah, which was a channel favourite. That video did so well, so better than I thought I could do at that stage of the YouTube journey. But today we are starting off the series with who else but Neymar and MBAPPE, this dynamic duo from PSG. They are two of the most broken players in FIFA last year. Are they the same this year? And ultimately, who is better? You might have 1.2, 1.3 million coins. These players are going to rise, but you might have that amount of coins sat in your bank and you're thinking, which one do I get? I'm going to tell you which one should you get in today's video. We're going to talk about how do they play in certain positions, who scores the most goals, who assists the most. We're going to see who ultimately is the best purchase. So guys, hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, smash a like down below. Subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. Let's not waste any more time though. Let's get into it. And what we're going to start off doing is taking a look at the card stats for the two guys. And then we are going to talk over a bunch of gameplay that I did get with them both in our division rivals matches. And we will just see how good they actually are in game. Because to be honest guys, you know they're going to be good. They are ridiculous. Neymar up first though. Neymar comes in at around 1.1 million on the Xbox, 1.2 on the PlayStation. For that price, you are getting 91 rated Neymar, 91 pace, 85 shooting, 86 passing, 94 dribbling, 59 physical, 36 defending. Don't know why I did it that order, but he's 5'9", high medium, right footed, 5-star, 5-star. Absolutely unbelievable. Base card stats. Those are his in-games. I'm not going to go through all of them because that would just take ages, but 96 agility stands out. 94 acceleration, 87 finishing is really nice. 81 stamina could be improved. Look at the dribbling stats though. Apart from the balance, they are all absolutely insane stats. Vision, crossing, free kick accuracy, short pass, long pass, curve is a brilliant stat to have. He's got a flare trait, the outside the foot shot trait, so you can see Neymar, just like he was last year, even though he's had a downgrade, he looks really good. MBAPPE up next, he's obviously had an upgrade, 90 rated. MBAPPE on the Xbox is 1.3, on the PlayStation 1.4, so you are paying a premium price for both of these cards. 5'10", high-low work rate, right foot, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 96 pace, 86 shooting, 78 passing, 91 dribbling, 39 defending, 76 physical. So once again, the base card stats on both of these players are ridiculous. 96 acceleration, 96 sprint speed. Wow. 91 attack positioning, 91 finishing, 86 shot power. So good. 92 agility, 82 balance. So again, he only has the low balance, but in game his dribbling is really good. 92 reactions, 90 ball control, 92 dribbling, 84 composure. It's kind of surprising, but does that show in game? We'll find out. 86 stamina, that's good. It is good for a striker on this game, but if you do play MBAPPE out wide, it is not the best. But it's still decent. 76 strength, 62 aggression. Traits wise, he's got the finesse shot trait, so Neymar didn't have that, and he has the outside the foot shot trait. So those are the two players. That is an overview of the two players. Now, where do we play them in game? We actually use this team that you can now see on screen. Nemanja Vidic, we've got Kante, Martial. How we played it in game was a 4-4-2. Martial was our left mid. I don't know what I'm talking about. Martial left mid, Bale right mid. MBAPPE, Neymar up top. Neymar as the false 9 to stay forward. MBAPPE getting behind and stay forward. Tactics were as explained in the other video in the other day for the 4-4-2. So it was all very simple. But that's enough talking about the actual cards. Let's see how they both played in game, and let's decide which one you should go out and invest in. And here we go then guys, into the versus highlights of Neymar and MBAPPE. Neymar just gets off to a banger. Neymar, last year, he was one of them players which I had a lot throughout the year. I also bought and sold a lot, and I think the reason for that was because when I had Neymar on the team, he was doing so well, but I think the rest of the team was just almost, it was so heavily focused on Neymar. Now, I'm lucky enough to use this team thanks to a subscriber, so a big thank you to him. He knows who he is, who is watching. Big thank you to you for helping me with so many videos, but having Neymar and MBAPPE in one team already at this stage of FIFA is just a joke, and it's not fair. It really isn't fair. We played we played 5 placement matches. 4 of them we won, 1 of them we drew. There were some hard games, but I'll tell you what, if you have these cards in your team, it's almost like a cheat code, because Neymar, he is a creative genius. Mbappe, he finishes everything and he's absolutely rapid. But how we're going to do this versus is we're just going to go through the pros and cons for each player, and then I'll tell you at the end which one I think I would spend my money on. Mbappe up first then. Mbappe is one of those players which, you know, he is going to be a staple of FUT Champions teams this year, premium FUT Champions player. And for me, he is a perfect striker for this new FIFA. He has the pace, the finishing. He's even quite strong. So to have Mbappe as your striker in whatever formation you are playing, he will score you a lot of goals. And one thing I loved about Mbappe was his pace. With the through balls, with the down the line passes, Mbappe was always there first. And it just felt like you were never really struggling up against any defender. You could come up against Ramos, you could come up against Virgil van Dijk. You know Mbappe with his 96 pace, he is going to get away from every defender in the game, whether that's down the wing or down the middle of the pitch. So pace on this card is just a joke, guys. And Mbappe in real life is so fast. The finishing for me, I felt like with Mbappe, there was just not really any sort of position that I didn't feel comfortable in taking the strike away with him. I really like the power shots. I really like the finesse shots. I like the outside of foot shot. I like the near post. He can do a lot with the ball, and he can finish it whichever way he really wants. But you just see in the background, this sort of play of Neymar, look at that dribbling. It's just so nice to use. And you've got Mbappe in the perfect position, plays the ball to Mbappe, and sometimes in FIFA 21, it seems to be a bit of a delay on the shooting, which did ultimately let me down, but it didn't let me down with the goals scored because they scored so many goals. But continuing on, dribbling is really nice. His dribbling, in comparison to Neymar, it isn't as good, guys. It isn't as good, but we'll talk about more of that as we get into Neymar. 5-star skill moves, you can do the best skill moves in the game. You can do the Elasticos, the La Croquetas, you can do the Berber spins. All so quick, and I think that's essential if you really want to go far into FUT Champions. You need to be able to add that different element to your game, and Mbappe can do them as fast as any player really on this game. And the 4-star weak foot, guys. 4-star weak foot is an interesting thing for me this year. It seemed like in previous years, the 4-star weak foot on the shots, you'd probably say on the power shots, it doesn't matter so much. Finesse shots on the left foot for Mbappe won't be as good, but I think the near post power shots on the left foot won't be impacted as much. I would like to say that. I just feel like Mbappe is good with his 4-star weak foot. Obviously, you'd like 5-star, but it's good. Positioning, versatility, you can play Mbappe left wing, right wing, striker. Probably even play him as a cam, but I'd save that position for Neymar. Work rate, very good on the card. The stamina is decent as well. And the overall sort of, I don't know, just the feel of this card in FIFA 21. He's the cover star for a reason. They are going to give him extra juice in this game. But there are a few cons with this card. And for the price, 1.3 to 1.4 million, depending on which console you're on, even 1.5 million, there are a few cons which you should consider. Passing with Mbappe, it's not as good as Neymar. It's not as good as other strikers on this game, potentially. But who cares? I mean, he can score goals. You don't really need him to be such a great passer. In the 5 games that we did play with him, 9 goals, 7 assists, it says it all. He was able to get assists. He was able to get goals. Volleys, I think volleys is important because if you are doing the double A pass, maybe you're cutting it across to Mbappe, the volleys were a bit low for my liking, and I would say the composure just could be better. For the price you are paying, you would like the composure to be a bit better. I mean, sometimes you will be let down in that aspect, but Mbappe overall, I'm going to give him a very good rating at the end of the video. You will see. You will be very impressed. As for Neymar now, guys, Neymar, I spoke about at the start. Neymar was one of my favourite players last year. I think the thing with this Neymar is you expect so much from him. He's 5-star. He's got brilliant pace, to be honest. Really nice pace. But he also has the best dribbling in the game. You will not be let down by this guy's dribbling. I think Mbappe's is really good, and I did say you can dribble it as well as you can with anyone, but Neymar, he just takes it to the next level. I mean, you see how easy he does that drag back. The drag back in FIFA 21, it's here to stay. But if you have Neymar, who's a 5-star weak foot, I said it in the skill moves video the other day, if you have a guy who has 5-star weak foot, it makes it so much easier to actually get goals with the drag back. Drag it back onto the weak foot, bang, it's a goal. And Neymar, his shot power, it seemed underwhelming on the stats, but in-game, his shot is super powerful, guys. It is super powerful, so do not be surprised when he is blasting shots past you in division rivals or for champions, because his shot power is actually superb. But look at that dribbling in the background. It's just so good. Everything you see in these clips, I was streaming and I was literally blown away by how good these players actually were. And it really did show to me that you will have to really invest in these players if you want to do really well, unless you are just an insane level of player. But versatility for Neymar again. Left wing, right wing, cam, striker. Personally, I'm playing down the middle. You want him on the ball as much as possible when he's doing things like you are seeing in the background. Left foot, right foot, it really does not matter for Neymar. And his passing was absolutely superb. I think it's the best player I've used for passing-wise on FIFA 21 so far. So that is a big compliment to Neymar. But maybe Messi will be better. We will have to see. But yeah, Neymar, he's just an absolute joke, guys. Some of the goals we scored with rainbow flicking goalkeepers. We are doing so much with him. And Neymar, he brings that fun aspect out of me. I love doing skill moves, but when you get Neymar, it's just different. It is just different because he can actually do them with a purpose as well. Work rates are good, composure is good, and the outside the foot shot trait is really nice as well with Neymar. So overall, Neymar looks absolutely superb with them pros. 5 games, 13 goals, 4 assists for the price. 1 million, I think, is a good price, to be honest, on the Xbox. I think that is a really good price. If I had 1 million coins, I would definitely go ahead and pick this card up. But the cons, stamina, once again, stamina is a bit low. You would like to see higher stamina. Strength, aggression on this card, it's in the 50s. So, yeah, he's going to be brushed off the ball a lot, but dribbling in FIFA 21 seems really broken, and if you have a guy like Neymar who can just dribble his way out of trouble, you can get away from the strong defenders in this game. But overall, I think you can probably tell which side I'm actually going towards. I think for a real fun side of FIFA, I would go for Neymar. I think Neymar will have a bigger impact in your game because he can play a cam. I would play him as a cam. I think Neymar will do a great job out wide or at striker, but cam, it's the most important position on a pitch for me. Scoring goals, creating assists, he does a lot. And in them 5 games, 13 goals is no joke. It was either between Neymar or MBAPPE who was getting the hat-trick every game, because these two are just ridiculous. But I would go for Neymar overall. As I said, I think he'll have a bigger impact on your game. I think for overall ratings, this is really tough for me. Again, the ratings, I've gone for Neymar's a 9.8 and Mbappe's a 9.7 because at this moment in time, I do not know what more we could actually want from those players in FIFA 21. Neymar, he has the pace, shooting, and it's the same thing as last year. If Neymar got a team of the season, you got to try it right now. What differences would we really see that make a huge impact in the way that he plays in game? I really cannot think, but Neymar, he was just a joke, guys. He was just a joke. He would be one of the best players that you can use all year round. To get my hands on him so early was a load of fun, and I think that both of these players will bring a lot of fun to your team. But I personally would prefer to have Neymar in my team. Once again, 5-star, 5-star. He's just an absolute joke, guys. That left foot is just a wand, as is the right foot. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash like down below. Subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. If there is anyone you want to see featured in the Versus series, let me know as well down in the comments. But that is me done for now. I will catch you all in the next one.